Hey, and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Countdown to Christmas and the Holidays bonus Vivillon Shiny Hunting streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike and wanted to do extra streams, and so I'm hunting all the different... You thought I was messing up my intros there, but I didn't. But where I am going to... I want to hunt for all the different regional forms of Vivillon. We are over halfway. We now have 10 of the 18 Vivillon that we need. And today, we are hoping for an 11th. So it should be pretty nifty. Right, I'm going to just quickly get one thing. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, sorry. I wasn't actually going anywhere. I just needed to, like, reach across, and I didn't want to be off mic. So, let's say hi to some people very quickly as we get into the game and begin making our Vivillon sandwich. Yumna, hi. Lovely to see you. Good evening. Kieran, hi. Tenchi, hi. Do I have a bottle of water? Yeah, I just knocked it over in, like, reaching. Like, I was reaching for my bottle of water as if you could, like, see me being like, yeah, I got it right here. But then I knocked it over, and it's like, but you can't even see me. So Tenchi, hi. Yumna, hi. Kieran, hi. Spectrum, hi. And hang on, wait, where else is everything? Xander, hi. And if I missed anyone, and hi for a couple of hours ago in the past to Cramorant as well. And if I missed anyone, let me know, and I will, you know, I'll say hi to you. Okay. Rightio. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into our game. We're going to go into the Poké Portal. We're going to go onto Mystery Gift. We're going to go connect to Pokemon Go, and then we're going to Pokemon Go to the polls. Too soon. And we're going to click connect on there. We're going to get our German postcard from Berlin, Germany. It says Berlin twice on the postcard. I don't know why. Aha. Here we go. We got it. But yes, ich bin ein Berliner, which for those who don't know means I am a donut. So there we go. Why are you on strike again? Spectrum says. So it's the big video game strike. Do you know about the big voice actor video game strike? And it's because basically. Just because of that. But then if you're like, yeah, but why are you on strike? Basically, we're looking for, like, protections against AI. I think some people are looking to sort of, like, monetize AI. Other people are looking to shackle AI. I am more in the latter camp. But we're basically just looking for, like, protections against AI to make sure that, like, our jobs can't be, like, stolen by AI, or our voices can't be used without, like, our authorization, stuff like that. So it's basically against protections against AI, is what we're kind of looking for. And companies don't want to do that. Like, we've been going for 5 months, or almost 5 months, and these companies are just like, yeah, no, we don't want to, like, give you AI protections, which is kind of sucky. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to press OK on the phone. We're going to press dudum like that, and then we're going to go Bluetooth off, because we don't need the Bluetooth on anymore, and we're going to exit Pokemon Go, because we now no longer need Pokemon Go. So there we go. Right, let's turn off Pokemon Go. Sorry. And with that, we shall check our Vivillon. But yeah, for those who didn't understand, the Ich bin ein Berliner, that was a thing that JFK said. Like, he went to Germany, he went like, Ich bin ein Berliner, and then, like, everyone in, you know, Berlin laughed at him because he didn't realize that he just said he was a donut. Like, he was trying to say, like, I am a person of Berlin kind of thing, but he said I am a donut, and people laughed, and it was a very cute, funny moment. But yeah, so Berliner is donut. Yeah, well, we've talked about donuts before. Aha, here is our High Plains friend. Let's get our Bloom of Doom. And then, right, oh, no. Oh, exclamation point. Did I startle it? Yes, okay, finally, I caught one of these things off guard. Well, isn't that lovely? Wouldn't that be lovely? Okay, please don't sue me. So yeah, because basically there's just like, there's a lot of like, you know, generative AI crud out there. AI relies on a lot of like theft and non-consensual stuff. It's just, it's not good. Generative AI is just not a good thing. And again, I'm hoping that it kind of gets like shunned and shackled and stuff like that. We are currently in a phase where I don't think that's really going to happen. Like, we are going to get like celebrities who, you know, sort of sell off their voices for things, or sell off their dead famous families' voices and likeness for things. Do you know what I mean? Like, there'll be like some famous celebrity who died in like the last decade, and then like their kids or grandkids will go, yeah, you can use like granddaddy's voice and likeness. Just give me the money. And that's a thing that I would be terrified of. You know, like, again, forgive me, but just, I don't think that anyone's like grandchildren or like nieces or nephews has any right to say, yeah, you can use my like dead relative's likeness. I'm sure he'd have been fine with like, there are some things where like asking the estate is like a good thing, but I don't think, see, okay, if you have something like, I don't know, like the James Bond IP or something like that, that's probably something which like gets passed down, you know, to like family. If you are like the owner of like an IP or something, then that probably gets passed through your family. So it's like, oh, could I write a new James Bond book? Could I make a new James Bond film? Whatever it is. Like, you know, you have to ask some relatives or whatever, and that's fine. But I don't think your relatives should have like any say over the dead person themselves, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, they can have a say over a thing the dead person created, but I don't think they should have any say over the dead person's like voice and body. It's kind of creepy. So the stream elements but running. Okay, darkness, my old friend, hello. Right, we're gonna make a bitter sandwich with a Kevin pick, because as yesterday established, it truly is the winning formula after 3 failures. Okay, onion, green pepper, and the hamburger. And then we're going to go bitter, because bitter is better, as is the Kevin pick. And then we'll see what we got. But yeah. Right, we're going to say tomato, tomato, tomato. And then we're going to say other kind of tomato, other kind of tomato. Other kind of tomato. Head, shoulders, knees, and tomato. And then we got the burger. Ooh, Bobby. Oh. Okay, 1 tomato. Oh gosh, 2 tomato. Okay, right. Okay, I know I'm jinxing this, but I've actually set this up really well to like not go wrong, and so I'm just terrified that this is gonna go very wrong in a minute. Oh my gosh. 1. 2. Oh my god, I do not like those peppers jiggling. Oh, chat. Have I just made the most perfect chat, I think. Oh, that's like the most beautiful, perfect sandwich I've made. It only took like 11 days. So, okay. Right, here, I'm just going to take a couple of pictures of that, because that is a thing of beauty. Right. But yeah, so that's what the strike's about, and it means that I can't do any voiceover work for video games right now, unless they are, like, on the sort of, like, there's kind of, like, an approved thing, like, where games that have, like, agreed to, like, AI protections and stuff like that. So there was, like, a game I worked on a few weeks ago that did, like, sign on to this, like, agreement. So that is an example of, like, one thing kind of thing. But yeah. Hang on, we're going to zoom out and then zoom in just to get a bit zoomy. And then get out of here, poor me's, poor mo's, and poor mots. We just want some creepy-looking butterflies. Oh no, these are actually very nice though. It's funny because two of my least favorite Vivillon are like two of my most sort of native Vivillon. So like the Garden UK one is, hang on. Oh, you look so shiny from a distance. You look so shiny. Yeah, that sort of dark green one. Not that keen on it. Would have been nice if we had a lighter green one, to be honest. Because there's already like other dark greenish looking ones, you know. But then additionally, and you looked shiny as well. Oh, this could be a hard one, couldn't it? Or are you shiny? No. Oh gosh, these really look shiny. Like the way their wings flap and stuff. When their wings flap, they sort of like go white, like for a frame or two during the flap, and that's gonna be hard to see, isn't it? But yeah, so apart from like a handful of video games, I can't work on video games right now. It means I'm largely unemployed because most of my voiceover work is video games, and 5 months of not doing like 5 months of only doing one video game gig is sort of really tough financially. Wait, hang on. Oh no, you're not shiny. You just looked shiny from a distance. This keeps happening. Oh, this one could be really bad. Ooh, this could take a couple of hours. I hope not. Hopefully we get it nice and quickly. Let's put some stars and sparkles and stars in the chat for good luck, and then we'll get into talking about Berlin and donuts and all kinds of things. Eric has been in, like, Germany, right? That looks fun. But getting all those good... Erica, like, gets, like, such great pictures. Like, I guess, like, Luke and her, like, really kind of, like, map out these very, like, picturesque things. But they just, like, they just take all these amazing shots, like, wherever they go. Okay. So... okay, let's have a look at all this stuff. Okay. But yeah, so I largely can't work on video games right now. And again, a lot of you guys will not notice... the video game strike, like we're feeling it in our wallets and our bank accounts. A lot of you guys won't notice. There will be some games where things have gone like silent, where like you know the characters just don't say anything or whatever, or maybe they have like recycled voice clips or whatever. But that's kind of like the main thing right now. That you may have noticed. But basically in like a year or two, you may find some games where, I don't know, people have been replaced in games and stuff like that. Like, oh, here's like a sequel in a popular franchise, and then like one of the characters is voiced by someone different. So just keep that in mind for the next like year or two. If someone gets replaced, it's probably because of the strike. I don't know. And you sort of simultaneously have to be kind of hard on, but not hard on the replacement voice, because in fairness they may not have known they were replacing someone, but then again they may have been aware of it, and if they were aware of that, they shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't like replace someone during a strike, at least knowingly. You know, these companies do things to trick people into doing that. But yeah. So just keep all that in mind. But anyway, that's enough serious stuff out the way. But I hope that was, like, educational or whatever. Yeah, 5 months is a long time to, like, have done, like, one job, and that's it. Like, you need to be doing, like, a job a month or something like that, at least. Like, so to be sort of essentially unemployed for 5 months is tough. And, like, Christmas is always just, like, a quiet time anyway, so... you know, that's going to turn into like another month basically. So yeah, things are just kind of rough right now. I'm just kind of hoping that as we get closer to Christmas, we'll get more people watching the strike streams, because when I started the strike streams, it was like the school holidays, so we had like all kinds of people watching us, and I'm hoping as we get closer to Christmas, we might get some people who watched back in August, like come back and watch again, and we might get more viewers, and then that might get more viewers, and then I got my birthday stream coming up in a few weeks. I'm kind of hoping people come and join in for that. Because again, I need that sweet ad revenue. And yeah. Okay, but anyway, yeah, that's enough, like, sort of serious stuff. But hang on. Honestly, I feel like these video game companies that are doing unethical things want to be right rather than learn that using AI voices is bad. Yeah, it's a weird thing, Satella. It just, I don't know. It's just one of those things where, I don't know. Sorry, I kind of went sorry. It's just one of those weird things where, I don't know. I don't know. When you think about like how like the amount of money it costs to make a video game for like these big companies is like huge, and the amount of money you could save, and that's if you do save anything, which I think some people actually, there isn't, like, basically you actually might not really save money by using AI voices. That's kind of like the irony of all this, because it's like, oh, we want to save money. It's like, okay, but it might actually like cost more money to do it. So it costs more money to get something which is kind of like sketchy, lower quality, and sort of unethical. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, no, like basically, right? The sort of 3 criteria for us as like human beings or as a society to buy things is basically like either if something is like cheaper, better, or like kind of, you know, good reputationally kind of thing, like good brand, good reputation, or whatever kind of thing. Like good image or whatever. Like those are kind of like, oh, is that, oh no, okay, now that one, I am taking a video of that. In fact, actually, hang on a sec. Can we watch that back, like right now? That one at the end there. Hang on. That, okay, can you see that there? That looks shiny. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That looks shiny. That head looks white. Can you see how, like, its head almost changes color as I got close to it? Like, when it turned around, its head... Hang on. It's going to pop in on the right. I'll tell you when it pops in. So there it is on the right, okay? Underneath the Scarlet defeated Vivillon. Just have a look. Hang on. So that looks white there. And that looks white there. And that looks white there. And that looks white there. That looks white there. I'm saving that one as well. That looks white there. You can kind of see some black on the eyes, but that just looks like the eyes. But then when it turns its head, then it goes dark. Like white. Look, that looks white there. White, white, white. Turns its head, dark. In fact, even the one in the background on the left looks white. That's really wild. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Forced Evasion. Hi. Welcome. Sorry I didn't say hi. Sorry. Just, I have been very convinced that these Vivillon look shiny at a distance. It's only when you get close to them that you can actually tell that they're not shiny. But anyway, Bark. But anyway, sorry. Serious stuff, boring stuff out of the way. Let's get back to the shiny hunt. Chat, we've got, okay, 23 minutes. Okay, so we're into the 22-minute, 23, 22-minute. How, okay, do you think I'll get it on the first sandwich? How many minutes, how many minutes left on the sandwich do you think I'll get it? Or do you think I will need to go to a second or third sandwich? This is proving to be a slower hunt than I thought, just because these ones are weirdly difficult to see. I thought it was going to be a bit easier, like some of the other ones we've had. But these are actually proving a little bit tough on the visibility front. I thought with the bright yellow, it would be a lot easier. But it's not easier. It's not that easy being yellow and orange and brown and red. But yeah. Oh, Ceruledge. Not now. Don't do the glitch now. Okay. I haven't really said about what the glitch is, but it's basically just when they, like, stand there and they don't do anything. Don't just help him. Stand there. If you understand that reference, kudos. No! Ah, I got busy referencing. Can you see how the wings looked kind of white when they flap? It's sort of, that's why it's weird as well. Anyway, Bark. Oh! That one is shiny. That one is shiny. Yay! Half-hour shiny hunt. Yes! Okay. Well, that one definitely is shiny. Okay. Swish. Oh, don't photobomb. Oh, they photobombed. Well, thank you for the stars and sparkles, guys. Oh, come on. No. A quiver dance, uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Ich bin ein Berliner. This is... Okay, chat. Is this our fastest ever is this our fastest ever Vivillon hunt? Because we did get that one in, like, 5 minutes, but that was, like, on a second sandwich. Is this our fastest one? I don't think we've got one in under 10 minutes, right? I don't think we've had one in under 10 minutes on this series. I think we got one in under 15. We got 1 or 2 in under 15, but I think that this is the fastest. We'll have to check. Maybe we'll have to check. Okay, right. We want the netball, don't we? Although, honestly, repeat ball kind of fits this thing better. I'm going to go with the repeat ball. Why not? And there we go. Critical capture. And the Vivillon was caught. Guys, gals, non-brand pals, thank you so much for watching. No, I'm kidding. We're still going to play for 20 minutes. And then we'll do the Union Circle, of course. But this will be a shorter stream now that we've got this thing already. So, it's so nice once we've got it. Because, like, we can, you know... Also, we didn't even have time to put any guesses. But there you go. That was less than 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes to go. We got 20 minutes to go. And if you really want to know and you really want to show, you got 20 minutes before you got to go. Okay. So, chat. So, let us continue our ranking, our reviews of Pixar films from yesterday. If you watched yesterday, I was talking about Pixar films, and then we got the shiny, so I didn't end up finishing talking about them, really, did I? We got to, Sid Monsters, Inc., Finding Nemo. Oh, yeah, so I talked about Finding Nemo, and I was kind of saying, or I didn't quite get to finish saying, but basically, it's a film I like and appreciate more now that I'm older, and I don't, because I sort of said that basically it was kind of advertised as, like, a comedy, like, to kids. Like, they just include loads of, like, funny bits in, like, the trailer and stuff like that. You know, whereas it's kind of, like, quite I don't want to call it, like, serious, but it's just not as... But where I could call, like, Toy Story, like, a kid's comedy cartoon film. And although some might say, like, comedy, but, like, you know, Toy Story is more of a comedic film than, like, Finding Nemo, right? So, like... and Finding Nemo was advertised in this very, like, comedic way, and then it wasn't, like, that funny. So when you're a kid and you're sort of like, oh, that wasn't very funny, you know, that's all you kind of think about. You don't think about kind of some of the depth of the film. And so I was kind of talking about that. And then basically they did the same thing with The Incredibles, where they advertised it in, like, a very comedic way. And then, like, honey, where's my super suit? Like, all that, you know, like, which is a brilliant moment, like, an incredible scene, like, hilarious scene. But, like, you know, you expect, like, a whole 90 minutes of that, you know, and you don't get it. And so The Incredibles is quite a serious film as well, I would say. I know that, but again, like, it's quite a serious film. Like, it's quite... So, again, Incredibles is one that I do appreciate more now, but for the longest time, like, Incredibles was my least favorite Pixar film, until another one that came along that I'll get to later on my list. But yeah, no, for a while, Incredibles was kind of... But here's the other thing as well. Incredibles is an S tier film. The S stands for super. Get it? Hi, Connor. Lovely to see you. Connor, did you see me get the shiny? I got the shiny already. Like, I got the shiny in less than 10 minutes. It was pretty sweet. Ich bin ein Berliner. Everyone, post a donut in the chat. Okay. Also, I was meant to say, not yesterday, but day before, that it was Kaylee's birthday. But I actually didn't end up saying that during the stream. It crossed my mind at one point, and I was going to say it, but then I, like, ended up not saying it, and it was like, ow. And then here I am 2 days later, saying it. 2 days late. Okay, anyway, Bark. But no, so Incredibles kind of had a similar thing. But also, as well, I don't know about you guys. Yeah, no, good shiny day. I got Scolipede in the Strike stream in the Dynamax adventure, and then I got Vivillon in less than 10 minutes. This is a pretty good one. Das ist wunderbar. Okay, so, no, come on, Vivillon. But anyway, Bark. So chat, my lovely chat. But no, I don't know about you guys. if you guys have ever had an experience like this, let me know. I think I talked about a few days ago. I think I did talk about this. I talked about yeah, because someone mentioned like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and I said about how I like wanted to watch the movie. I think I did say about this, right? Did I say about this? Like, I wanted to watch the movie, and so I kind of said to my family, hey, like, there's this movie that I've heard about, and I want to watch it, and, like, it's on kind of early in the day. It doesn't, like, conflict with any other programs we want to watch. Can I watch it? You guys aren't going to be, like, watching anything or being loud in the living room, are you? And, you know, my family were like, no, you can watch the movie, Beau. And then I, like, watched the movie, and then I, like, about 20 minutes in, like, my family all came in and, like, sat in the living room and then just started talking. And not, like, about the movie or anything, but just, like, talk, you know. And it's like, can you, like, do that in the dining room or something? Like, you said you weren't going to do this, and then you've, like, immediately done it. And, you know, so that was, like, sort of this very annoying experience. Incredibles was, like, sort of one of my worst, like, watching at home movie experiences. I got the DVD for like my birthday, and I was so excited. It was like sort of the birthday after the, you know, if it came out in like the summer, I got the DVD for like my birthday, and I was like really excited. I'm like, cool, I'm finally gonna get to watch this, like, you know, this funny superhero movie. And then like it was like my godmother was there and stuff, and then basically it's just one of those things where like it's like, you know, people kind of, again, like people like came in and talked during the movie. People tried to like get me to do stuff, but like, you know, it's like, well, it's my birthday. Can I like watch the movie that I got for my birthday? You know, it's like, you know, like I just want to do this one thing, you know, but I kept being interrupted. I'm like, oh, why are you watching this? It's like, because it's my birthday present on my birthday. Like, you know, it just sort of, I actually saw a meme about this earlier where it was like a really wholesome like little comic strip where it's like a dad going up to like see his son, and his son's like playing on his computer, and you know, and he's like, hey son, I brought you up some like food. I know that you know like sort of, because like I brought you some food up from the party. I know you don't always like big groups or whatever. If you want any dessert, let me know, and I can bring some up for you later or whatever. And that was it. It wasn't like, hey, son, come and say hi to everyone or whatever. It was just kind of like, you know, it was like, hey, I know you're not, you know, you don't need to come and see everyone, so, but I brought you some food. Like, it was really nice and wholesome. Are you winning, son? But yeah, so, but I had this experience watching Incredibles where I kept having to pause it like every like 10 minutes or whatever. So it just wasn't like a good initial viewing experience. So it was like me watching a movie that was advertised as a comedy that was then, or you know, its trailers made it look like it was going to be like a superhero comedy, and then it like wasn't a comedy, and I kept having to pause it like every 10 minutes. Because, and obviously as well, you get like people call you up and be like, oh, you know, your grandfather's on the phone, he wants to like say happy birthday or whatever, and like that's kind of fine. But then you get like other people, like family, friends, do it and stuff, and you know, and then you know, and then there are other things, and it was just sort of like, and then like the actual people who were there in my house, you know, people like come by the house to wish you a happy birthday, and then like my godparents who were like my godparent who was like staying for like my birthday, then was like trying to interrupt it as well, and you know, and it was just kind of like, can I like enjoy my thing like on my birthday? And you know, I actually, and so I don't think I'll ever have kids, and I sort of like, you know, just because of like the sort of, you know, I sort of grew up in a time where, you know, like you know, like most people were like sort of, you know, stable enough and well off enough where they could have kids, but then I've grown up into like one of the generations where like, oh, we are so screwed, where like, you know, people just like can't get work or money or can't get ahead in life, like, you know, like why would anyone want to bring a kid into the world? Like they can't afford to bring a kid into the world, you know. And so, you know, so now like the idea of having a kid just sounds absolutely like crazy to me, and so like I don't want a kid, but like, you know, if I ever met the right person and circumstances massively changed, maybe that would change. But it would have to be in like the next few years or something, you know. I wouldn't want to be like a, you know, what, like a 50-year-old dad. There's like a guy I watch on YouTube who just like became a first-time parent at like 58 years old, and it's like, bro, I could not do that. like kudos to him. Well, like, lovely for him, but like I don't think I could do that. You know. But anyway, but like if I like had a kid or something, or even if it's just like, say, like my niece or something like that, I would be like, it's their birthday, they get to do what they want to do on their birthday. If like, you know, like I wouldn't like invite a load of relatives over to come say hi, or like I wouldn't like make her stop doing the thing she wants to do for other people, or like, I don't know, like, I know it's sort of hard, I know, like, I mean, the people don't really just drop by to like say happy birthday to people anymore, which is like a good thing, but like but you know, you'd sort of, you could designate like a teeny part of the day where you could say, okay, so at like something o'clock, you know, we're going to have like people come visit and stuff like that, and please just say hi. But then after that, you can do everything you want, and we're not going to, you know, we won't like get in your way if you want to play your games or watch your movie or do whatever it is you want to do. We won't do it like in the same room as you. We won't be like loud or anything like that. But yeah, I wouldn't like make a kid not do the stuff they want to do on their birthday, you know? It's like, if you got your new game or a new movie to watch or whatever, you want to watch it, you want to play it, you don't want to like have to pause it every like 10 minutes to like, you know, stop and do something, or just, or you know, like, oh, well, we want you to do this thing on your birthday, and it's like, well, no, I want to do the thing I want to do on my birthday, like, yeah, I don't, you know, so, but anyway, so, Incredibles, I did not have an incredible time with that movie. Again, unfortunately, it wasn't helped by, again, so the advertising campaign for it, and then my personal experience watching it, meant that I, like, didn't, oh, hang on. Satella, I heard of people who want to try to have more than 3 kids, and I was like, look, I know you want to be happy, but your kids need to eat. No, that's the thing. Like, you have to sort of, like, the thing about, like, having a kid is you have to be able to, like, provide for them, you know? And I know, like, sort of, you know, some people, you know, perhaps like, say they have a kid a bit sooner than anticipated, or it's a bit of a surprise or whatever. Like, yeah, you know, it's fine. You know, like, again, there's never like a perfect time to start anything, and that includes like having a family. But there is that sort of responsibility of like, well, don't sort of like bring a child into the world if you know, you're not sort of ready to handle it, if you're not ready to commit to them, you know. I don't sort of mean like you need to give up your life to have a kid, but there is that thing where you do have to understand, like, if you like plan to have a kid, you have to understand that like there is going to be a part of your life that you are kind of giving up for the rest of your life, kind of thing, because you got to be there for your kid, and you got to, you know, do stuff for your kid, and you have to kind of like, yeah, you can't just let them do what they want, but you have to kind of, you know. But you do have to kind of like do stuff for them and provide for them and be there for them and commit time for things for them. Like, oh, if they want to like play sports, you better be prepared to drive them to their games and stuff like that, you know. There are people who think life is a Disney movie. Yeah, Satella, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, this thing, it's just, I think a thing, Satella, is just people don't see. I'm a person where I think of like, I generally think of every aspect of everything that I'm doing or whatever kind of thing. Like, I really try to, at least. I'm not going to pretend that I'm so clever that I always actually think ahead of everything that could happen or does happen or might happen. But like the point is that I try to anticipate everything. I try to think of like every conceivable angle. And some people really just only kind of do things because of the highlights or the main bits. Like, you know, it's like, if you're, like, again, I mean, I'll give voice acting as an example, because I think some people just kind of think stuff like, oh, well, you know, I can be, like, the lead character in an anime, and, like, people will, adore me and I'll get to do conventions. It's like, okay, but that's not all being a voice actor is, for example. You know, it's like, there are all the bit part characters you have to play. There's all the auditioning you have to do. There's all the classes you have to take. There's all the not working you have to do. You know, you might go on strike someday. You know, these things do, you know, like there's a lot to being a voice actor, and that's kind of the thing with everything. Like, if you ever want to do anything or go on some kind of journey, you need to kind of not learn to love the whole journey, but like but kind of love it for what it is, and not like some kind of idea of what it is. And you have to, you know, sort of not just love the things that you like, but also be accepting of the things that you don't like, or the things that like a lot of people don't like. Maybe they don't bother you or something like that, you know? Like, there are aspects of voiceover which people are not suited for, but for me, I'm like, oh, I don't mind that. That's fine. That's not an issue for me. Like, that doesn't, like, upset me or annoy me, or, you know, where some people be like, oh my gosh, I could not do that kind of thing. You know, so, and you need to understand your kid won't be a mini version of you. They'll have their own likes and dislikes. Exactly, Tenchi. That's another thing as well. It's not all rainbows and Vivillons. Oh, Tenchi, that's very clever. Did you steal that from Kevin? No, I'm kidding. I bet Beau got a shiny after this. Maybe we might. Hang on, how long okay, we got 5 minutes. Do you want to do some stars and sparkles just to see if we can get another Vivillon? But we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is going to be a quick stream today, folks. But I like that because I've kind of been pushing it lately. Okay. But yeah, so I had, so yeah, you know, but it's just one of these things where, yeah, I just kind of, I didn't, like, have a good experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I mean, when I was growing up, it's hard because you can't stop, like, a phone call coming in. You can't, or whatever. But, like, you know, or, like, someone popping over to say hi. But, I don't know. But at the same time, there would need to be a bit of a, like, can you call back later? Because, like, he's enjoying birthday stuff at the minute. Like, you can't always just drop everything on your birthday at every point, every time someone wants to wish you a happy birthday. I don't know. Like, or, you know, or you could make a phone call and then sort of say, like, what time can I call back later to, like, wish him a happy birthday? I don't know. Like, that's kind of the thing I would... Again, I know in those days you couldn't really, like, message ahead to be like, hey, when can I, like, call you? You know, these days you can just, like, send a little WhatsApp to be like, hey, are you free right now? And then you can actually, like, call them or whatever. But still. But yeah, so Incredibles, like, so I do like The Incredibles more now, and I can appreciate it for the very good film that it is. But I actually still don't, it's actually still, like, quite serious and not sort of fun enough for me. I know that sounds weird. But it still doesn't rank that high for me for that reason. The sequel is kind of, like, it was good, but it is kind of more forgettable and stuff like that. Although, fun fact, there's, like, a hotel they stay at, and it's based off a place in Burbank, and it's so funny, when I was watching the movie, and I saw this, like, hotel, I was like, that's just like the hotel in, like, Burbank! And then I, like, looked up the trivia of the film, and it did say that it was, like, specifically designed after this, like, hotel in like this motel in, like, Burbank. It's so funny. I almost need to, like, take a picture of it one night, like, if I'm going past it or something, but I don't really, like, live near it anymore or whatever, so I only, like, drive past it, like, sometimes. Gage, you got a shiny Giratina. Nice. Sarah, how long are you around for? Because I'm doing Union Circle in, like, the next 5 minutes. So if you're around in, like, the next 5 minutes, because I've already got the shiny, so I'm just waiting for the sandwich to end and just seeing if I can get another shiny. So if you're around in 5 minutes, we can get you in the first group if you like. We can, like, make sure that you're in, like, the first group, and then other people can join or something like that. But yeah, I'm like all done. I'm just waiting, like, you know, a couple more minutes for the sandwich to end. And then, you gotta do final do in 50 minutes, so you're not sure. Oh, Tenchi, you got shiny Minior? Nice! That's awesome. And it didn't blow up on you, though, right? Okay, hang on. How long we got? Sarah, I've got 2 minutes. I've got 2 minutes on this sandwich. So, would you be able to, like, get your game ready? We can totally make sure that, like, you're in group 1. So, like, chat, in a couple of minutes, right, I'm going to open up the Union Circle, but, like, do not join until Sarah's name is added to the, to the group, okay? So, you did catch it. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. But yeah, so chat, I'm going to open up Union Circle in 2 minutes. If you would like just one of these German Vivillon, if you too would like to be a donut, then you too can catch one. But you have to let Sarah be the first one in, okay? Sarah's going to get in, and then... and if you break the rule, then you, your children, and your children's children will be banned from Vivillon shiny hunting streams for 2 days. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's go here. And if you understood that reference, kudos. Right. Because we're almost done. Just want to see if I can get one final Vivillon very quickly, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Which, to be honest, I'm relieved we got it so quickly, just because these are weirdly hard to look at. These yellow ones, I did not think these yellow ones would be so tricky, but here we are. Here we are. They're pretty awkward. Okay, so the Vivillon. But yeah, so that was Incredibles. So it is good, but I still don't rank it like super duper high. And then I had a couple of years of like not watching Pixar stuff. Like I actually watched them like years after they came out, because there was like the sort of trio of like, oh no, there was like WALL-E and Ratatouille. Oh no, that was it. Cars, WALL-E, and Ratatouille. And it took me a few years until I watched like the 3 of them. I thought Cars just kind of looked generic, and it kind of is, but. Right, okay, that's it. So, we're going to connect to the internet. We're going to save our game. We're going to connect to the internet. And then we're going to let Sarah in. And then we'll let everyone else in, okay? So, hang on. We're saving. Connected to the internet. Ugh, then we get the message. Yes, we know about Annihilate. 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 Right, Union Circle. Form a group. Right, so let Sarah in first. And then we can have a free-for-all, okay? But you gotta let Sarah in first, okay? No one join until Sarah is in. I will say ready, set, Beau once Sarah is in or whatever. Okay, so we're gathering a group. So Sarah, your code is W1RRTW. That's W1RRTW. This is just for Sarah. And then, once Sarah is in, other people can join, okay? So you can like type in the code and have your finger hovering on the A button. Go, 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 ready, set, Beau. And now you can other people can join. But I just wanted to make sure Sarah actually got the group 1. And then other people can join. So, okay. There's Kieran and there's Zane. Okay, so Darkness, my old friend. Okay, so let's go set out. And then hopefully, Sarah, I hope you have a good catching Pokemon. That can use False Swipe or Spore or something. Let's do this thing. So here we go. Yellow, pink. Okay. So Tenchi is a spade. But yeah, but I do quite like Cars. I know it's quite a simple movie, but I like it, and I think it's quite clever. Okay, hang on. Doop. Right, we're going to shrink out the map. We're going to go north. We're going to go to the lighthouse. More like a fight house. And then here we go. So I like Cars. Cars is solid. Ratatouille is very, very good. Ratatouille I really liked. Whoa, I thought my avatar had changed there. Okay. But yeah, Ratatouille. Oh, the Vivillon. It's not the Vivillon, though. It's a Vivillon. Okay, here we go. Right, let's go see if we can find Vivillon. And yeah, and if we see one, could we let Sarah get it first, please? Just so that... Because then Sarah can just, like, leave, and then... So yeah, don't catch one until Sarah does, if that's okay. Because I wasn't sure how many people needed to join the group, but we'll let Sarah get one first, okay? Oh, is that one? Oh, no. Ah, they're two regular Vivillon. Get 'em, Sarah Ledge. Okay, let's see what we got here. You there, boy. What day is this? Okay, right, Floette. Nope. Ugh, more Floette. Hang on, I'm gonna go to the corner, I think. Maybe if I go down to the corner, we might have more luck. There's so many Floettes here. Right. Oh, here we go. Found one. There's one in the corner here, so let Sarah get this. And then, right, Sarah, you're in battle with that, right? Okay, so we can now hunt for more Vivillon. Okay, so the rest of us can now hunt for some other ones. But yeah, and then if you need to go, Sarah, you can just save your game, leave the group. Make sure you just like save your game before you like quit or whatever, just in case any weird shenanigans happen. But yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. More why are there so many Floettes? Floette. Okay. But yeah, Ratatouille, really clever, really funny idea. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then WALL-E is incredible as well. WALL-E is an incredible film. Really, really good. And it's one you think about every so often as well. It's one where you kind of... Oh, ow, no, it's the wrong kind of Vivillon. Oh, I was all excited there. Okay. Dang. Okay, I'm actually going to get back on Koraidon here. Because maybe Koraidon is the trick. Maybe Koraidon is actually the secret when you're in a group mode. Nope. Floette. Chansey. Come on, where are these things? Oh, okay, oh no. Ah, no, that's the same one from before. Okay, hang on. Right. Oh, no. Oh, why do we keep getting the patterned ones? Dang it. Okay. I'm actually going to go... Oh, here we go. There's one on the path here on the hill. So, Kieran or Zane, I have found a Vivillon. Oh, and then there's one over there as well. Okay, so if you need one... Oh, wait, you're both catching one? Oh, I found another one up here. But it seems you might have both just found one. No one seems to be having any luck actually catching these things, though. You're just all in battle right now. This is why I recommend definitely having something with like a status move, something like Will-O-Wisp. Because I don't think you would ever accidentally KO one. So yeah, Sarah, save your game, and then you can leave the group if you need to. You don't need to wait for everyone else to finish. You can just leave. But thank you so much for joining in. Oh, guys, if you haven't clicked like on the stream, please click like. I haven't said that at all. I haven't said that yet at all today. And like, we got our fastest shiny ever. That deserves some likes, does it not? Does getting the fastest shiny we've got not deserve a whole load of likes? I think it does. So make sure you like, if you haven't, because it's important. And then, but the movie that actually, kind of got me back into Pixar movies, because like I said, I had that bad experience with Incredibles, and then I didn't watch any for a few years. I think I kind of got to an age where I like didn't really then watch them as much. So yeah, I've got another one here. If someone does want a second one, like, hey, knock yourself out. And then but the one that kind of got me back into them was Up. Now I was having like a rough time when I watched Up, and I was a bit sort of anxious, and I had like a bus ride there, and like I was like sort of feeling really anxious at that time, and someone like made fun of me on the bus, and I'm so glad my brother was there just so I didn't like feel totally scared. But yeah, so I wasn't feeling good. I then had this like, you know, sort of rough bus trip or whatever. We then went and saw the movie, but then the movie was just so good, and because I'd heard it was good, but I fell in love with Up like right away, and it just quickly became like one of my favorites. Oh, Sarah, yay, you'll be able to join us tomorrow. Okay, well, have a good evening, Sarah. Good luck, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Okay, guys, do we have all the... Okay, you guys are still... Don't, like... If you're still catching, that's fine, but don't, like, catch any more or anything, because we will get Tenchi in. And then we'll call this it for the stream. Oh, Kongyu, hello, hi, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. Kongyu, do you have a Continental Vivillon? Not a shiny one, but just like, would you like one in your game? Because you're welcome to join our Union Circle in a second. Because there was someone on Blue Sky who didn't realize you could catch the different Vivillon in your game. Like, they didn't realize you could catch... They just thought you could catch, like, the base form, and that was it. And I was like, no, you can catch them in Scarlet and Violet. You just need to transfer... Like, they knew about the postcard, so they were like, I thought you could only get them in Go. And it was like, no, if you use the postcards from Go, you can get them in the game. So that was cool. Right, so I think Kieran's still trying to get one, but then afterwards... Oh, you don't have a Switch? No! Well, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, is that a Baja Blast Sceptile? It is a Baja Blast Sceptile. Unless just the lighting in this game is way more wiggity whack than I thought. But nice. Yeah, just use the false swipe. Like, it's always worth going for the quick ball, but once you don't get the quick ball, you need to, like, spore or false swipe, or both of these things. Okay. So, but yeah, Up was the one that kind of got me back into it, and I watched it, and I just absolutely loved it, and I think it was like a year, it's probably like a year later or so was when I watched those three others. I got them all, like, on DVD, and I watched that little trio of, like, Cars... A Bug's Life, Wall-E, something. Actually, no, maybe I think I maybe got like a Bug's... No, I think I got like a Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., and then like Wall-E and Ratatouille. Because I think my brother like got Cars, so I had seen Cars. But yeah. Okay, if you guys are all good, we'll call that it for this group. So if there's anyone else, we'll do it, because like, I know Tenchi needs to. So we'll set up a new group for Tenchi, and then we will, and then that'll be it for today, okay? So we'll quickly form another group, and then we'll, so yeah, if anyone wants to join now, speak now, or forever hold your peace. I'm going to give you, like, 20 seconds after Tenchi joins, okay? So, but yeah, and then, so I then kind of watch them, like, usually, like, in the cinema or whatever, or I'd like, get them on DVD for Christmas, like, basically every year afterwards. So I, like, watch Brave in the cinema, like, Monsters... University, I like got that on DVD or whatever, and yeah, and then obviously like Disney started doing their ones. Right, so Connor Watt's in, and then we just need Tenchi, but then if there's anyone else, this is your last chance. And then I kind of can't remember what were like the pick, because they obviously had Toy Story, like I said, Toy Story 3. I love Toy Story 3. I think that's my favorite of the sort of trilogy / quadrilogy, because we kind of talked about the fourth one, and like, it was okay, but for me, it was definitely the, like, weakest one. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Inside Out is incredible. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, set, Beau. Oh, gosh, I just bashed my controller against something. I don't know what. That's not good. Right, okay. But here we go. Final two. And then we'll call that for today. But we did it, guys. Ich bin ein Berliner. Post some donuts in the chat, because we finished or whatever, and then yeah. If someone is in battle with one and you disband, they can still get it. Oh, really, Darkness? Oh, well, that's good to know. That is good to know. Right. Anyway, let's Barg. Let's go this way, let's go this way, let's go this way. I think we're now 1 week away from Shiny Rayquaza. That's pretty nifty. I think I'm going to use my Magearna for it. Because it's only going to be Dragon, so you're not going to get, like, the ×4 weakness of Ice. So, like, Fairy is going to be probably, like, the better thing. Although it probably will have, like, Iron Head or some nonsense steel move to throw you off. Right, so I bumped into a Necklace. Get out of it. Okay, there we go. Right, let's find some Vivillon. Not that Vivillon. Oh, there's one right there, though. Oh, no, come back, Sarah Ledge. Okay, so, you there. What day is this? You get this Vivillon, and then, Oh, Jewel, hello! Okay, oh, and there's another one here. Here we go. I did get a shiny. I got a shiny in the Dynamax Adventures earlier, and I got... Oh, there's like 2 Vivillon here. Hang on. Are people able to join, like, after you've set out? No. Okay, that sucks. I just wanted to see if, like, I knew people couldn't join if you'd had a 4th and they dropped out, but I didn't know if they could, join afterwards. In the Dynamax Adventures, I got Scolipede. It's a really good one. It's not that different, but the small change it does have is, like, so good. Yeah, and then this one I got in, like, 10 minutes, which was very helpful. So, yeah. Right, Tenchi, did you get yours already? Because there is another one over here if you want to catch an extra. Like this fella here. Did you guys both get them already? Dang. If you did, let me know. But yeah. Jewel, you don't want a German Vivillon, do you? But if there's no one else, like, if anyone else wants a Vivillon, now is the time to let me know. Otherwise, I will call this it for the stream. I want to keep it under an hour, because today was a nice and quick one. So, yeah. Yumna, no. What about on the weekends? Because I stream earlier on the weekends. So those might be good. But, okay. Right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I think that is going to be it for today. So we're going to save our game. We're then going to disband this group just so nothing goes wrong. And then, but no, thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, this was a nice, quick, successful one. Hopefully all the remaining 7 are like this as well. We now have 11 Vivillon. So we have 11. There are 7 left to go. Tomorrow is our final Vivillon hunt of the week. Let's give France a chance tomorrow, eh? So we'll do that, and then yeah, I think that should kind of just about do it. But yeah, no, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow for, yeah, that French one, final one of the week. And then, crikey, we'll be 2/3 of the way through. If we get one tomorrow, we will be 2/3 of the way through our shiny hunt. Incredible stuff. Would I say it's gone by quickly? Kind of quickly. I don't know. The first few days were like kind of like, wow, we've only got like 4. This feels like it's been going on forever. But now we're sort of like suddenly up to like 11, and it's like, oh wait, what happened with that? So yeah. So there we go. So right, guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you all so much. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So look, it's 8:30 p.m. I'll be back at 2 p.m. tomorrow for the Dynamax Adventures, the Strike Stream, and then I'll be back at 7:30 p.m. for more Vivillon. We'll actually get the French one. Hey, how about that? The French Vivillon. So there we go. Thank you guys. Have a good evening. Take care. Lots of love. And oh, like the video if you haven't. Please, for the love of Nelly, like the stream. We got our fastest Vivillon ever. Take care and bye-bye.